Calling all movie lovers at Montgomery County Community College, have we got the club for you. It's the Reel to Reel Movie Club, and with us today we have Matt Maschantonio, who is the president of the club. Thank you for joining us, Matt.
Thank you for having me.
Love to have you on. So tell us a little bit about, I'm a movie lover myself, so I'm very interested to hear about this. Tell us a little bit about why the club got started and what you guys do in the club.
Okay, well, why the club got started is actually a really funny story.
Oh, good.
Hopefully I can make it short. This kid was in Neil's class, and he wanted to take a girl on a date. And I guess he was cheap or something, and he asked Neil to do it in room 222. And Neil said, well, I can't have you just have a club, or not a club, but have a date in just a room in the school. You have to make it a club. And if I let you do this, will you keep the club going? And he said yes, and he did keep the club going. Didn't get on a date because the girl had a boyfriend already, so awkward moment. But that's actually how we got started, and I like to think we have the best story of why our club exists, because
it was a very romantic notion.
Yes.
Sad that it didn't pan out, but at least we have a really nice club now. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do in the club?
What we do is we watch movies. That's at its core what we do. We like to just pull movies of just interest of people around campus, whether it's just popcorn movies or old Hollywood or some serious dramas. We like to bring just everything in, get a variety, and we also eat free food. So that's probably what draws people in, free food and movies.
Free food is a definite thing to draw people in. It works for every club.
Exactly, and so we just like to just relax. I like to say that we're the most easygoing club on campus. You know, show up if you like. If you're on a break between classes, we're happy to have everybody. So.
Yeah, and Neil is your advisor.
Yes.
And I know that he is a member of the Directors Guild.
Yes.
That he's got to have a lot of knowledge about movies. Can you tell us a little bit about how his knowledge and his experience lends itself to growing and helping out your club?
Well, Neil's great. He always has a vast knowledge of movies. At any movies, you never know what he's going to bring up. And he just always has a good suggestion. He has a great film library in his office that we can always pull from. And he's just great. He always has something to say and always something to do. And if we're watching a movie and we want him to come in and talk about it, he probably can. Or he'll make something up. So it's always good.
Now, do you critique at all? Is it just for the experience of watching movies, or for the experience of critiquing movies, or learning about movies?
We try to do some critiquing, but we don't want it to feel like a class, which is a lot of what people ask. They say, are there going to be any papers due or anything like that? So we definitely...
it's a club, it's fun.
Exactly. I'm like, why would we have papers? That's horrible. But we definitely like to stay afterwards and talk about the movie a bit. And we also like to talk about what movie we're going to do next with the group and just get some feedback, and definitely like to sit and talk about the movie we just watched. Whether it's just talking about, did you see that lighting in that movie? And it could be anything. So we really like to just sit, enjoy the movie, and then talk about it if we wish. And if you don't feel like talking about it, you don't have to.
Yeah. And I'm guessing it's these talks afterwards that kind of started two offshoot clubs. We have the production workshop that Jerry Collum is the advisor of, and then we also have a script writing workshop club coming up.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Well, production workshop started when we were all sitting around and we wanted to make some films. And we're like, well, how do we do that? And Jerry's like, well, this is how you do it. You guys want to make films, Cap G makes films, let's make a production workshop that was an offshoot of both of them, and we can all work together to make some cool stuff, because we're always pitching ideas and things like that. So he's like, I will definitely help you guys out with that, and he created a club for us, basically, using his own time, and he's been teaching us a lot of important stuff, how to work as a crew, how to work professionally, not just grab a camera and run around campus. And that's been really great so far.
How about the script writing? I know that's in the really early stages. Do we have any info on that?
Definitely. Justin Carr is the president of that. I'm the secretary. And we're working on just getting scripts made for the production workshop,
Okay.
also different things around campus. Matt Porter has given interest in doing some PSAs for different things that he would like to profile, and Justin's been writing up a storm lately and really starting to get this club going. And I think it's going to be really great once we got some scripts produced. We can do it.
Sounds like it's great networking. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
have the Reel to Reel, and then it offshot these two clubs, and they're
Mm-hmm.
both in conjunction with CapG a little bit. So it's really fostering a big community in the comm department.
And bringing the comm department together.
Yeah.
It seemed like things were a little bit separate at one point, and I think our mission was definitely bring the comm department together because there's so much talent here on campus that pulling all the resources, we can really make something great.
Yeah. Now, I know last semester you had a screening of the Lego movie in the
Yes.
Science Center Theater. Do you have any big screenings that you hope to do this semester?
Yes, we will be doing 3 actually. We'll be doing a Halloween event. And as of now, I can't say which movies we're playing, but let's just say it's a Halloween movie. And then we'll have 2 more after that. Most likely, we're projecting November. One of which will be a superhero movie. And then the other one is yet to be determined. So,
All right.
yeah.
All right, so I think that's going to be about all for today. Thank you so much for coming
you so much for
in
having
and telling
me.
us all about these great clubs.
Absolutely.
All right, so if you're interested in finding out more about Reel to Reel or any of the other clubs, you can email them at reeltoreel.mc3@gmail.com. You can also go to their meetings. Reel to Reel meets on Thursdays, 5:30 in ATC room 222. The production club meets 5:30 to 9:30 in ATC 107, and the script writing club is still to be determined. I'm Danny Moulton. Thanks for joining in with Club Connections.